supine heel slides. So this is a really great way to help reactivate the lower abdomen and really help your abdominal wall refire and train that to come back together. So we're gonna come all the way down onto our back, so supine being on our backs. As always, we wanna make sure that the low back is imprinted into the ground. So super important if you struggle with this, that's part of why we're doing this move for sure. So tuck your tailbone in like you're trying to lift your bum off the floor. Feel the middle of your back press down to the ground and then lower down, still sucking that belly button to your spine. And you should feel your entire spine all the way to your tailbone rest on the ground. You'll notice that my bum is not super close to the ground. You might not be able to see that with shadows, but I'm like just off the ground because I'm trying to keep my spine down, okay? Now, this is the exact position you're gonna start in. So with both knees bent, and then you're going to slide one heel out, full extension, and slide back in, okay? So what this is doing is we're extending and opening through the hip flexor, opening through the lower abdomen, and you're going to pull back in, activating from hip flexor all the way up into lower abdomen. So you're gonna start on one side and focus on, if you're doing reps, then of course you're gonna do what you do on one side, we must do on the other. If you're doing timing, do one round of one side, next round other side, or you can choose to alternate. Pay attention to the prescription that I've provided for you based off of what you're supposed to be doing so that you can get the most out of this. Now, if you want to make this a little bit different, or you want to make this, if you're feeling like this is working for you, but you're a little bit more advanced than what I'm showing you right now, feel free, add a slider, wear a pair of socks on hardwood floors, and feel free to do the same thing, but with that little bit of extra instability of the slider / socks or dish towel or whatever you want to use. That's going to create a little bit of instability that you're going to have to work and compensate for. So not only are you going to fire through your hamstrings, but you're going to make the quad, hip flexor, and lower abdomen in that one side really have to work for stability. So if you are feeling like you are no longer at the beginning stage of your practice and you feel like you're ready to slightly advance, but maybe not quite to level 2s or level 3 movements quite yet for your lower abdomen, then that's what I want you to do, okay? Add in that slider, add in your socks, whatever you need. But starting off, we're gonna go just feet slide out and slide back in, and let's turn on your lower abdominal wall.